Yo, what is good, YouTube? It's your boy RC the Great, and y'all know I don't be doing gameplays like that, but my boy Aaron hit me up on Twitter and said he had the fully Evo Mel Daniels from Domination complete, and he's like, hey, I want you to do a gameplay on it. I like your videos. So shout out to my boy Aaron. Thank you very much. Should we get ready to jump into this Mel Daniels gameplay video? Now, this is not a deep dive, just a quick video explaining to you that if you have the time, you need to be going for this card. This card is literally insane. Everything you need a card to do on the court, he can do it plus more. And when you evo him to dark matter, this dude goes crazy. One of the best rewards we've had all year. We're gonna happen to a couple different gameplay videos, but let's jump into freestyle, show you the hot zones. As you can see, the badges. As you know, evo cards do not get badge upgrades, but he has 43 Hall of Fame badges, one of them being Hall of Fame deep threes. And with a jump shot release like this card has at the center and power forward position, to be able to move as fast as he moves, dribble the ball how he dribbles the ball, and slash how he slashes, this card is literally insane. He's a problem. If you have a chance to go grab this card, I highly recommend it. Now, he doesn't have hot zones at the top of the key, but again, if you have that deep threes on him once he gets evoed, you won't even realize it. He just shoots the ball so fluidly. He moves quick with the ball. He does not have Pro 2 escape, so he doesn't have the curry slide, but he does have Pro 3, which is really quick. So you should easily be able to separate from your opponent and create some offense for yourself. I'm not even the best dribbler at all, and I didn't have any problem scoring with this card. So we hop into the first game, and I was a little confused what my opponent was doing at first. I was like, all right, are we playing or not? I ain't know what was going on, but we're going to take that three right off the bat. As you can see, the green bean. And then he did get into the game, called timeout, and I noticed that he got into a 2-3 zone on defense. We're in that double drag series. You cannot leave Mel open when he's on that wing. Double drag series, by the way, is a nice way to beat the 2-3, especially if somebody is extending their zone on you. But anytime we get an opening with this dude, his shot is so quick, it's butter. So they're gonna have to step out on that. Once they start stepping out, you're really gonna just be able to drive right by them. But right here, you can see the little defense he got. He got the long arms. He does have like a 7'11" wingspan, which is longer than Giannis's arms, even though he is only 6'9" or 6'8". So that is definitely a plus for this card to be able to get up and down the court, not only on offense, but he moves and grooves on defense. As you can see, we just got our dunk block trying to show off right there by AD. AD wasn't having that, but got our boy Luka on the left side for a green bean easy three, because they got to step out on Mel, because if you don't, he is going to be able to hit those. AK with the steal right here. We're on the fast break. Of course, we're looking for Mel. Mel hits Magic Johnson in the corner wide open for three. That was a nice pass. I think he does have that bullet passer on gold as well, so you can be able to throw some good passes with him right here, showcasing the defense just a little bit. Defending KD, user defense manually, and as you can see, Mel does a pretty good job being able to stay in front. Kareem draws a charge. We're not going to talk about that. We know there's a lot of charges happening in 2K, but we just going to say that that was good defense. Going to chalk that one up to good defense. Let's just say that. But getting right back up the court, Magic Johnson hits your boy Mel from deep. Hall of Fame range goes crazy on this card. Anytime he is open, he is going to be able to hit that shot. It is so quick. One of the best releases that I've used all year, and I'm not going to lie, I like a lot of different cards, but this card has a very good release. And for a big man this late in the game, you're shooting animations, and a lot of your animations are going to be determining if people are going to use the card or not. And this card has one of the best shooting animations for a center power forward card that you can get. So again, I highly recommend you grinding for this card if you have the time to do so. He's able to run the ball if you need him to. He does have good ball handling, but again, he's such a threat from deep range because his shot is so fluid that you're gonna draw the defense out so easily. As you can see, the opponent quits right there, but we're gonna jump right into another game. We're jumping into this game, and we're actually down 10. I was watching UFC when I was playing this game, so I wasn't paying too much attention. But then Mel just gonna have to start going crazy. If you back off of this card at all, we're letting it fly. He is going to let it fly. You can see my boy right there, Kareem, off the little dot pass. We're running a double drag series. We're running very much 5 out, because I like to run my double drag Iverson series and stuff like that and still try to win the games. We see right there, we get another steal with Andre Karolinko. And of course, we're looking for our boy Mel, because he brought us back in this game, currently with 12 points and 2 assists. trying to get to the basket. We get a little lane to the bucket. He tries to go crazy with the dunk, but we get the foul and 1-3 the hard way. This card is actually tough. Now, I'm not saying that he's good. Like, he's tough. You know, if a card like plays tough, like cards like Giannis for some reason just play tougher than other cards. This card plays tough. So steals, blocks, rebounds, and ones, you know, finishing contact dunks. Like, there's certain cards in 2K that just have the juice, that get certain animations that others don't, and he definitely has the juice. You can see that nice pro 3 behind the back, gets us to the basket just now. But he does have glass cleaning takeover with this account that I was on. I'm pretty sure you would be able to get some type of sharp takeover or something, but you would have to have the right combination of coach, shoe, and things like that. Although glass cleaning is not the worst, I would definitely say that this card with sharp takeover would be way more effective, because you would really have to come out on his 3-point shot, and with that release he has, he would be pretty much impossible to guard. Even with a slash and takeover, he would just be incredibly difficult to defend. Right there, we get another and 1 on Dino Roger. Like, he goes into the hop step dunk, didn't get the dunk animation, but he still finishes the and 1. Like I was saying, like, he's just such a tough card. It's hard to explain, but you'll definitely be able to notice just the block animations he gets, dunks animations, all that stuff is just different than some of the other animations that other cards will get. 2K just makes certain cards souped, and this card is definitely one of those cards that is souped out of their mind, especially since he's only an Evo. You can't add anything to him. You don't need to add anything to him. He's still going to be fire. I think this card is going to have a good longevity, at least until next season. You'll be able to run him pretty well. There's obviously going to be cards that are going to come out because Dark Matters are just dropping left and right. But he is going to last you a while. So that grind on Domination isn't going to be like for nothing. I think it is about a 16-hour grind, so if that's something that you'd be able to get done, it's definitely worth it. I might be taking my time through it, I'm not sure, but if you have the time, just go ahead and just play some games here and there when you can. It's 33 different Domination games against these different teams on Hall of Fame difficulty. It is going to be pretty challenging. If you guys need some help with that, make sure you check out my playbook videos and stuff if you need some extra ways to score. But I do think going for this card is worth it. There's a couple people that already have him, obviously, but it is a grind. 33 Domination games is not the easiest thing to do, especially if you don't have a lot of time. But if you're looking for a card that's going to be free, save you a ton of MT, and help you win some games, this Mel Daniel card is not bad at all. As you can see, he ended that game with 50 points. You know, once UFC went off and Mel started going crazy, there was really just no stopping him on either end of the court, especially if you went under the screen or gave him any space. That Hall of Fame range, I do think, is the best feature on this card. Now, if you're going to compare a card to him, I'm thinking this is going to be just like Giannis. Now, he is only 2 inches shorter than Giannis, but he has such a long wingspan. They are very comparable. One thing he does way better than Giannis is shoot that 3 ball. He does have a higher 3-pointer, but he does not have as good a perimeter defense, although his animations make him a great defender, so you don't have to worry there. Everything else is pretty similar. So if you want to save 500 or 300k MT and not buy Giannis, just go ahead and play some Domination and you'll be able to get a card that's very similar. But I will catch you guys in the next video, man. I appreciate y'all for stopping by. Peace.